So one of the things I find myself talking about when I talk with cybersecurity professionals is the way in which security systems are exploited by attackers. I thought it was fascinating, the example which the Department of Justice in the US brought out of the way in which they were confronting Russian activity around the Ukraine invasion, where they described efforts to remove Russian malware from a firewall which was going to be exploited as a botnet. Now, it's fascinating to see, the tip of the iceberg of a cyber war that's going on that we're not fully briefed on. And occasionally we get a glimpse, and occasionally, by mistake, people talk to the media about it. Paul Nakasone, the director of the NSA, told a journalist, oh yeah, we're toe-to-toe with the Russians. And then he said, and tried to pull back from what he said. So it's a really interesting area. Encryption's in the same category. Yeah? Encryption is regarded by audit and risk committees as being an enormous source of strength and assurance. And they're right to a high degree if the encryption is properly applied and monitored. But increasingly, it's also a tool for attackers, and also it causes an organization to drop its guard because they say, that's all right, that's encrypted. It isn't looked at as many times within the defense in depth, the multiple monitoring points that you have, because they say, that's all right, that's an encrypted pipe. But they don't look at the true nature of the encryption. Is all of the data in movement truly encrypted? And is it going to the right place? Well, all of that stuff, is pretty conventional. But they don't look at it in the same way. That's the future. We're going to have to look at encrypted traffic as if we were looking at traffic en clair. We're just going to have to look at it that way because it's a neutral tool, not a positive security tool, and not a negative one. It's just neutral.